Tokyo Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's push to revise the American-written, post-war constitution has hit its first stumbling block, with his own party unable to agree on how to change the clause that has kept the country pacifist for the past 7 decades. Even as lawmakers within the ruling Liberal Democratic Party wrangle with how to update the war-renouncing Article 9, the Prime Minister is pressing ahead with efforts to strengthen Japan's military by buying American weapons, as encouraged by President Trump. Abe's defense minister has requested a budget totaling $46 billion, or 2.5% of Japan's gross domestic product, for next year, far exceeding the long-standing 1% cap. A big part of the increase would be to buy American-made long-range cruise missiles capable of striking enemy bases, a controversial move while Japan is still bound by the Constitution to act only in defense. Now, following his victory in snap elections in October, Abe is pushing ahead with a long-cherished desire to revise the Constitution, which was imposed on Japan by the U.S. occupation forces after the country's defeat in World War II. Abe's efforts at constitutional revision would be a watershed moment in an ongoing, decades-long process in which conservatives have moved Japan in the direction of what they see as a more normal country, said Jennifer Lind, a Japan expert at Dartmouth College. The efforts are also controversial in the region. China probably will protest the changes as Japan remilitarizing, so Abe should take care to frame constitutional revision as a way to ensure the balance of power in the region, Lind said. If Abe and other conservatives discuss constitutional revision amidst rhetoric about making Japan great again, that would not only alarm China, it would alarm a lot of people in the region and the world, including those who are currently predisposed to trust Japan, she said. Changing Japan's pacifist constitution won't be easy for Abe. In his 5 years as Prime Minister, Abe has led an effort to reinterpret the constitution to allow Japanese troops to fight overseas to aid the United States, its ally, and has permitted some military exports. Now, he has directed a special committee to come up with a draft revision of the constitution. This would require the support of 2/3 of both houses of the Diet, or parliament, both of which the LDP and its junior coalition partner Komeito control, and approval by a majority of the public in a referendum. The most controversial part is the 2-paragraph Article 9. The first paragraph says the Japanese people forever renounce war, while the second says Japan will not maintain land, sea, and air forces, as well as other war potential. As a result, Japan does not technically have a military, instead operating self-defense forces that are allowed to act only if the country comes under attack. Abe wants to add a 3rd paragraph to this article, to recognize and legitimize the existence of the self-defense forces. Even within the LDP, there are sharp divisions over this proposal, said Hajime Funada, acting chairman of the LDP's Constitution Revision Panel.